Alright guys, welcome to the Barkhang Monastery. This is like my favorite level in the game. And in this level we get to defend some monks. So I'm going to pull out my Uzis. We don't want to shoot the monks, we want to shoot Bartoli's men. They're the ones invading the monastery. Let's see what they have. They got some Uzi clips. So where we first want to go is look over here. And we're gonna spawn like a buzzard or so where we want to get is up here. And how we do that... Let me see if there's anything over here. No, there isn't. I guess this is just an area for if we fall down. We'll want to come up this ladder. When we get up here, we're gonna spawn another vulture, or whatever that bird is. It's hard to believe that in the Tomb Raider games you get attacked by so many birds. So then we're gonna jump here, then we're gonna look the other way. We're gonna do a standing jump to this ledge. We're gonna have to press action because that's not low enough for her to make it on foot. So then we'll drop down to this platform here. If you can look, that's the main entrance to the monastery, but I guess it's blocked off, so we're going to have to go around. We're going to go along these rock ledges. And when we stepped here, we spawned another bird. I hear it, but I don't see it. Let me see, I think if I slide here and then drop... Oh yeah, I can shimmy along this ledge, so I'm going to shimmy to the left. And then I'm going to pull up right here. And then I'm going to enter through this window that I broke open. Or I could break that other one, but I guess I'll come in through here. And then we're inside this monastery where there's all these books and the walls are beautifully decorated. I'm going to go ahead and save. So one of Bartoli's men's going to spawn when I come over here. So I'm going to take him out. Then I'm going to pick up the automatic clips. No, we can't use our Seraph on that. Whatever you do, don't shoot the monks. The monks are good guys, and if you don't attack them, they won't attack you. And they're extremely helpful in combat. I mean, these monks are quite strong, so you really want them to be your allies, not your enemies. Because if they're your enemies and they attack you, they really can be quite hard to defeat. And their attacks are really powerful, too. So, let's see. I guess we'll come look in this room first. Where's that monk going? Alright, this guy dropped some med packs and ammo for me. So I guess what I can first do is come up this ladder and see what's up here. I believe when we come up here, this is where there's that pool that sucks you under the water. I don't even know what that thing is called. I just remember it being tricky. Oh look, now we're up where you, I don't know if this is where they say the prayers. There's the main statue. We'll get to be down there a little bit later, once we open that main set of doors. So now, let me see what key I got. Main hall key. Yep, I know where that's going to. So we're going to come this way, and this should take us to the room with the pool. When we step there, a boulder's gonna spawn, so we want to get out of the way. And when we step there, another boulder's gonna spawn, so back up. And then we can pick up the flares. So we can go right or left. Personally, I like to go left because we're just gonna circle back around. Left is gonna take you to this swimming pool, and right's gonna take you to, well, it's going to take you to a room with a movable block. You have to be careful about coming into the pool because this pool sucks you under. It's really hard to swim up. Like, the current in this pool is quite strong. But we want to inch our way forward to where we can make that tunnel, because once we get in there, then we can swim forward. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and save my game. Alright, guys, we're gonna drop down and do this underwater part. And thank goodness for the water, because if that were shallow, Laura would have died. I'm gonna light a flare because you want to make sure you see what's going on down here. Oh, I can just keep running and I might just get through it by default. And you have to be careful of those doors because those really are quite dangerous. They will kill you instantly. When we get up here, we're going to see another monk. We're going to step forward this way, and there's going to be two of Bartoli's men. Looks like this guy had some med packs. So I'm going to go ahead and light a flare because this room's a little dark. Now there's our first prayer wheel that we need. I believe there's a total of 5. So when I get this, we're going to spawn some flames. So I'm going to go ahead and save my game because this part can be dangerous. And if you catch on fire, you're pretty much screwed. There's no water around here. Well, there is, but it's not close enough for me to get there with the medipacks that I have, so I'm gonna save. See if I do a standing jump. There we go. So now around here there's a movable block, 2 movable blocks looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and move this one out of the way. So we can look around here. Sometimes we'll see ammo or something to pick up. No, there's nothing here. So now I'm going to pull out this other block. I'm going to step to the right. And then I'm going to go through this tunnel that I believe I just unlocked. So here's a ladder that we're going to climb. This should take us back to where we were. There's that boulder that we triggered a little while ago. So you see the boulder came here. We came from this way. Before we went to the left, which took us up to the pool, and then right would lead us down to that room with the monks and those fires. So now I'm going to go this way. This is where we spawned our first boulder. And out here is where we got the main hall key. We're going to keep running and jumping, because when you jump, it makes her go faster. I'm going to back up, action button, drop, grab, drop, grab. That's so much faster. Let me go ahead and save my game. So this next part, we have the rotating blades. You want to be very careful around these. They don't hurt the monk, but they will hurt you. No, it's not going to work here. Let me see what I can get to from here. Nope, nothing. So, I guess where we would go now is out to the main hall, unless there's something out this window. I hear footsteps, and I'm so hoping it's just the monks. Alright, we're gonna go to the main hall. Oh, come on, Laura. And once I get out here, I'm going to go ahead and equip my M gun, because some of Bartoli's men are going to be out here. It looks like they killed some of the monks. Well, that's too bad. But, oh well, the monks are mostly for utility use anyway. Alright guys, you see that statue? We were above it earlier. What we can do now is go behind it, and we're going to get one of our secrets. And this secret is going to be the Golden Dragon. So we got this whole new passageway we can go down. There's different rooms. I'm going to go ahead and save because I know there's going to be some ambushes around here. There might be a little bit of a... It looks almost like one of them could be movable. Let me see. I think we're going to uncover something if we move these blocks. So I'm going to jump to the other side. Alright, so that covered some automatic clips. Man, moving those blocks was a lot to do for a set of automatics. So I'm going to come through this little passageway. I think when I step on this, it's gonna fall in. Thank goodness it's not spikes. Oh, come on, Lara, you can climb a little faster than that. So we're going to get back up to the top of the ladder. It looks like the only way we can really go is the right. So there's this way. We're going to come back up this way. And then... this is just another way out. We're going to first go through this window. I'm going to save my game because this next part is a little tricky. Break it. And then there's monks getting ready for battle because I spawned some of Bartoli's men when I went there. Once I pull this switch and open that door, they're probably going to come right on out, so I'm going to go ahead and equip my M gun. Might as well go and help him. Because, yeah, this is the door that leads us around. Let's see, it looks like they got some shotgun ammo. And let's see what else. I don't really see what else, so I'm going to go ahead and go back down and get what I'm after. So now what I'm going to do is climb up these sets of ladders. And this is another long climb, kind of like what we were doing before in diving area. And in this one we've come up like 4 different ladders instead of just one long one. So now I'm going to turn and come up this one. I think this is the last ladder. If not, there would be one more, but I think this one is the final one. Oh, one more. I guess I can come to the right. And then there's this platform. It kind of looks like a movable block, but nope. It's like a table for one of those prayer flags. I think what I can do coming down, I think I can hang from the ledge, drop, do that again, drop, again, drop. There we go. We took very little health damage, just a little bit on that last one. So we're going to go back up to where we were before. It looks like we now have 2 of the prayer wheels. I believe we need 3 more. So then I'm going to come out here, save my game. And let's see what else we got. So a couple more monks. We can look in this one. Oh, we spawned a couple Bartoli's men. I'm glad that most of these monks are pretty strong. It seems like most of the time, even if you just abandon the monks to fight alone, more of Bartoli's men will die than monks, which is pretty good. I'm gonna go through this other one. And this one is treacherous, so you want to be real careful in here. And you see, that's timed, so we want to save our game and go when the flame is out. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm not going to die this time. I'm going to make sure to go... I got to time this right, because I want to avoid being hit by that spiky swinging pendulum. There, that did it. And then go when it's to the left. Let me go ahead and save. And here's where we get our Jade Dragon, behind this set of closing doors. You have to time this right because these will kill you. So it looks like here's the ending room. It looks like we got ourselves another key. Let's see what key this is. Trapdoor key. Oh, I think I know where that one goes. So then we're going to come out this other room with this big swimming pool. There's a block. We don't want to get that just yet. I believe this tunnel over here is going to be where our final secret is. And this one should be the stone dragon. Yep. Let's see what reward we get. Oh, we get lots of MP clips. Oh, we need some of those. Alright, now that I got all my secrets, I'm going to save the game. I'm going to come back this way. Oh, it looks like I forgot about this med pack. You know, I'm going to look down here before I use the trapdoor key. Because I think over here might be where we get the rooftops key. Oh, here's a room we haven't been in yet. This monastery is beautiful, especially for graphics this primitive. And hell no, do I want to get hit by those, so I'm saving my game. I'm gonna do a running jump. See what's over here. Another monk. Let's see which key this one is. Strong room key, trapdoor key. Okay, I think I know where the strong room is. Must be to the left. I don't think it's over here. If you get cut by one of those, it probably won't kill you, but it'll be bad. So, now I have to think, which way do I want to go first? Because there's a total of 5 prayer wheels that I need. So, it's like, do you want to go to the rooftops first, or do you want to go to the strong room first? Huh. No? Oh no, not rooftops, we don't have that key yet. I think this one might be the strong room. Here we go, I'm gonna save again. Opened up one door to get another key. And I think this key should be the rooftops key. Yep. Alright, the rooftops key, yeah, this one is really fun. I really like having us go to the roof of the monastery. This part of the level is just awesome. I have to be careful of these. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Good thing I'm saved up on med packs. Alright, we're gonna come up the stairs. We're gonna see some burners over here. And I suspect there's a switch at how we're supposed to set them off, so let's see if I can remember where to go. It must be over here. And I'm going to save my game because this part can be quite dangerous. We're going to turn off the burners, and I think that this is timed, so I'm not going to fool around. I'm going to run like the wind. Here's something that I think we have to move. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this is where we put a gem in. So I think we will acquire those in this room that would be down below. Okay, I'm gonna get out my M gun. Oh. I landed a little fire on the monks, but I guess they forgive me since they were in combat. I guess they're not going to attack me, which is good. Alright, so there's a switch here. I want to see what's up here first. Oh, what do you know? Some MP ammo. This is probably the most beautiful level on the whole game. It's got some textures that repeat themselves, but like look at the design. I mean, the monastery, despite it being in a tile-based game, you know, primitive graphics, it actually looks like a pretty nice monastery. It really does look like Tibet. I think this switch is going to open one of those trapdoors. And let's see what this one opens. Oh, another one. Yeah, the one under the ladder. But I think there's something we need. I believe the gem is going to be down here. Break it open with my M gun. 2 gems. So I'm going to come back up that ladder, and we're going to go to that area that we were up on the roof, where we're going to use one of the gems. Should be up and over here. I believe when I insert this in, that should move that, like, wooden wheel thing. No, we don't want to use the trapdoor key, we want to use one of our gems. And that should give us access to this movable block. See if we can move it out another space. That should give us access to one of our prayer wheels. Let's see if I can find where we'd use the other one. Laura. You didn't have to come down here. Guess we can go back up. So I think we're going to go back down to where we were before. Or no, we'll need to go back across those flames. Alright, so I'm going to go back out to the main hall. Oh wait, no, here's that switch that put out the fires, and it looks like they're back on, or it sounds like they're back on. And they are back on, but lucky for me, I don't need to go back there. Let me see if I can do this without taking damage this time. There we go. Now we're going to come back out into this main room. So, this is where we go to get on top of the statue, and this is where we're going to use the second gemstone. I really like that soundtrack if you can hear the chanting. I'm going to save my game. Then I'm going to position myself at the ledge, do a running jump. Jump. Action. Now we want to avoid being hit, burned by those flames, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can back up without getting burned. And it looks like I can. Thank goodness the flame on this side is not on his hand, it's on, it's like on the shoulder area. I'm gonna position myself right here, forward jump, grab. And that's gonna open up a trapdoor underneath. So I'm going to see if I can get to a point where I can minimize the fall. I wouldn't want to drop from right there. So let me see if this would work. Okay, not slight damage, not too bad. So I think this room over here is the room where we use our prayer wheels. So some of them are in and some are not. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. And how many of them do we have so far? We've got 3, so we're missing 2 of the prayer wheels. There's a room underneath the statue that we can look in. This is that trapdoor that we just opened. We can drop down. Go through here. Oh, come on, Laura, you didn't have to do that. This is a really long level. This is probably the second longest level in the game, and Temple of Xi'an is probably the longest. I mean, that level just goes on forever. Alright, so there's that pool of water that we were at. I don't want to go over there just yet, because I want to do something first. Here's the switch. And that should open up a door. And there's a movable block here, it looks like, so we can pull... Let me see if we can... Oh, we wouldn't be able to push it, but maybe we can... Or we wouldn't be able to pull it that way, but maybe we can push it. Oh, there's water flowing, so I think that when we jam this up, water won't be able to get into the pool. So maybe then the pool will be empty. I would think it would take a while for it to be empty, but yeah. So if you guys remember, when we were at the pool earlier, there was that movable block. But we couldn't access the movable block because we were underwater, so now with us being on land, we should be able to do that. I can already hear something quite awful. I hope that's where we were before. Oh, another prayer wheel. Alright, so we're going to climb up this ladder. And then it's going to take us into a hallway that's going to lead us to the main hall. We were over there before. So this is the pool without the water. Isn't it amazing how fast the pool can drain? Oh look, I forgot some grenades. So we're going to go this way. There's one more prayer wheel that we need, and I think I know exactly where to get it. We now need to use our trapdoor key, which I believe we would do over here. And go ahead and save my game. Let me check the time. Alright. I'm going to use trapdoor key here. We're going to drop down here, go this way, come up, get into this room. So it looks like that's our way out. So we'll go there a little bit later. You look at this and you first think there might be boulders, but then it's like, no, probably not. Let's look down here. Okay, we don't want to go down there, we want to come up here. We're going to go up this ladder. Alright, so now we're going to drop to this ledge up here. So now we're going to go this way. I don't think that's where we go. I think it's this way. And we're going to spawn a bird and one of Bartoli's thugs. I'm going to take care of him. gonna use one of my small packs because I got a lot of those. I can't believe it. It's like that thing's like a crow and it just wants to come and attack us. How messed up is this game? Yep. Crow. Seriously? You typically want to put away your guns anytime there's a monk, unless you're in combat with Bartoli's men, because if the monks see you as a threat, they will attack you. Which you don't want. Right, we're gonna position ourselves right here. Let's try to do a running jump. Grab that ledge. Back up, run, jump, grab. And if we position ourselves just right, we can back up, grab the ledge, drop. And here's our final prayer wheel. I hope that doesn't spawn any more trouble, because now I just need to get to the prayer room. What do you know? They don't want us to let us get out of there with these. So here's the bridge we want to cross. Let me look down and see if I think we can drop from that. Nope. No, no way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that wasn't fatal. But that was accidental. So we're going to go back this way. So we're going to go this way. Back to this switch. This set open the bigger set of doors to the main hall. And we see more of Bartoli's thugs. Let's see if this one had any ammo. No, it doesn't look like it, or if he does, there's a glitch. We can't get it. So this room with the prayer wheels should be the last room of the level before it's the end. So I'm going to see if I can get there without taking any damage. I don't want to use any med packs before the next level, because like I mentioned before, when you start a new level, your health goes up all the way. So we're going to start by placing our prayer wheels. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we open up this set of doors. This looks like where we place the Seraph. And that gives us access to, I guess, the catacombs. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and leave a comment below. Thank you, stay tuned till next time. Bye.